What is up, everybody? How are we doing, folks? How we doing? Alright, so I'm just getting everything ready on my end. To get going. Just got a few payments to update. Alright, so just an FYI, as of right now, and I'm just going through some other payments. We got quite a few pending, sadly. I don't know if it's our system is messing up or what's going on, but I'll keep you guys up to date on this. What's up, Mike? How you doing? All right, so from what I see, after all the pendings, I just got to cancel a few orders, folks, on this end here. Don't know what's going on with those. Alright, so yeah, Cup is getting checked out, folks. I canceled every pending order. And then I think all the transfers are in now, so that's good. So Trilogy's got 3 left. The cup looks like it's sold out. Let me just double check. Yep, cup is good to go, folks. Alright, so I'm going to do the randoms. For 641. Best of luck, everyone. 15,641. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. Eric's got Washington. Slick's got San Jose. JD Detroit. Sass Ottawa. Quad Rangers. D Jackal Islanders. Tin Man Dallas. Tam's got Tampa. McEwen's got Florida. Ziggs has Philly. Eric Chicago. Mason Winnipeg. Caper Toronto. Tam's got Montreal. Warlock St. Louis. Slick's got Arizona. Blazer Ed Money. L Boyle's got Vancouver. Rubber's got Pittsburgh. Scott Anaheim. Trailer Columbus. Nicholas LA. Noel's got Colorado. Junior's got Minnesota. SD Vegas. Link Buffalo. SD Nashville. GFUS New Jersey or Boston. Keith Calgary. Warlock's got Carolina. Alright, give me a few minutes, folks. I'm going to go quickly heat up a sandwich for later. But I will start in approximately about 7:30. Just so you guys know. folks, is there any trades to report? And if not, I'm going to rock this out, and hopefully we can get the first one crushing it. I'm just doing some payments quickly. All right, where's my knife? Where's my big knife? All right. So obviously you guys, sorry, I didn't have enough water today apparently. All right. All right, so what we will do, I'll make this very simple. 1, 2, 3. So these 3 will be the later projects, if so need be. All right, so best of luck. Let's get the first one going. Here we go, starting off CNC Break 15,641. We've got the 3 tin half case. All right, well, let's hope we can get the big boy right away. And if not, then I can at least post the other one nice and early. Which I feel like a guaranteed case hit. One way or the other will be pretty sweet. All right, we start off number to 249 for Vegas, Marc-Andre Fleury. 249. 249, nice patch for the Panthers, Riley Stillman. Riley Stillman for the Panthers. For the Washington Capitals, 99 signature materials, Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson, 99. That's sick. Number to 25, inked insignias, Marc-Andre Fleury. Inked insignias, Marc-Andre Fleury. Oh, sick. For the Blues, number to 15 etchings, Tyler Bozak. Tyler Bozak. And we've got a Paling to 249 draft class. All right, well, those inked insignias, as well as the championship etchings, are pretty damn cool. $249 of Drouin for the Habs, Jonathan Drouin. $249 for the Penguins, John Marino. John Marino. Number to 53, close, 52 of 53, Teddy Bluger. 52 of 53, Bluger. 99 enshrinements of Lemaire. Jacques Lemaire. For the Habs. 249 rookie patch auto for the Habs, Caden Primo. Caden Primo. And we've got another rookie patch, 249 of Trennan. Smashville. Yakov Trennan. Okie dokie. Solid box again. The exquisite RPA. Not too shabby. Alright, come on down. Let's get this case hit. Alright, 249 Ottawa Senator Chabot. 249 Hanola for the Jets. Ville Hanola. Not a bad one. Gold rookie patch auto number /24. Morgan Frost for Philly. Out of 24, Morgan Frost. That's sexy. Number /25. All-time auto for Boston, Ray Bourque. Ray Bourque. Triple jersey for the Hawks of DeBrincat Kane Taves. DeBrincat Kane and Taves. And a Suzuki for Montreal, 249. Alright, lots of solid cards. I don't think the Bourque or the Fleury or the Bozak, personally. I've seen weirder things in cases, to be honest, but give me 1 second, folks. I don't know what station we are watching right now, but All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys want me to do? All right, Team Canada's filled. Yay. So 6, 3, 8. So give me a few seconds, folks. Let me get the Team Canada organized. All right, well, let me get the Canada ready to rock and roll. 6, 3, 8. All right, folks. Best of luck, everybody. Here we go. Here we go, starting off CNC Break, 15,638. Canada. All right. Ooh, number 16. That's a nice low number. One of the early bad boys produced. All right. Start off with a dual jersey, dual patch to 35. Danny Heatley. Dual jersey, dual patch. Danny Heatley. Wow, that's an interesting one. 5 of 8. Quad jersey of Thornton, Marlowe, Boyle, Heatley. 5 of 8. That's a cool one. We don't get many of those ones. So quad jersey. Dual jersey, dual patch of Bergeron out of 35. Dual jersey, dual patch. Sick! Numbered 5 of 5. Winning formula, Getzlaf. 5 of 5. Getzlaf. Autograph number to 20. Marc-Andre Fleury. Out of 20, Marc-Andre Fleury. I think Fleury is going to be the theme of the night tonight. We've got number to 10, Ray Bork. 6 of 10, Ray Bork. You grabbed the last two trilogies? Beautiful. Thank you, sir. Autograph inscription number to 25, Cody Hodgson. 4 of 25. Autograph number to 15, Eric Stahl. 1 off the jersey, number 13 of 15, Eric. Autograph Luminaries to 99, Wayne Gretzky. '99, Wayne Gretzky. We've got a quad jersey auto to 99, Jaden Schwartz. Program of Excellence, Jaden Schwartz. Woo, those are cool. I didn't even know they did patch versions of this. Number 2 of 5. Winning standard jumbo patch auto, Chris Pronger. 2 of 5, Chris Pronger. I did not know they did patch autos of that. Autograph duo number to 25 of Clark and Shutt. Clark Shutt. Dual auto. Signature booklets, John Tavares. John Tavares. And we've got a winning standard 6-way signatures number to 5 of Taves, Perry, Stahl. Iginla, Richards, Bergeron. There we go. All right. Let me get this stuff written up. All right, 1 second, folks. Again, guys, I do apologize. I'm just writing it all up. Here we go, 15,638. The multi-randoms. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. The Gretzky Autos, I want to make sure I'm turned around, to 99 goes to Razor. The Marc-Andre Fleury autograph out of 20 goes to Eric. The Bergeron jersey patch goes to MTL. The Schwartz Breedling. The Pronger out of 5 goes to Caper. Congrats. The Tavares booklet auto goes to Beaumart. Jifas gets the box. Stahl autograph out of 15 goes to Blev. The 6-way auto goes to SS. Congrats. The Borg auto out of 10 goes to Breitling. The Getzlaff quad mem goes to Link out of 5. The quad mem out of 8 goes to Santa. The Heatley GK. The dual auto goes to Slick Rick. And the Hodgson autograph goes to Razor. Congrats. All right. Okay, okay, folks. It looks like Trilogy's good, but let me just double check. Good old Maple Leafs doing what the good old Maple Leafs do, eh? Always losing. All right, 634. I think is all good to go. So thank you, sir. Six, 3, 4. Here we go. 15,634. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mark, Scott, Carolina. Jeepus, Philly Islanders. J.K. Tampa. Eric, Colorado. Tragically, Dallas. Peter, Rangers. Mark, Scott, St. Louis. Jamie, L.A. Caper, Minnesota. Rubber, Buffalo. Caper, Ottawa. Chaz has San Jose. Cards, Arizona. Quad, Washington. Jamie, Anaheim. J.K. New Jersey. Chaz, Ed Money. Cards, Florida. J.K. Calgary. Rubber, Nashville. Chaz, Montreal. Eric, Detroit. J.K. Pittsburgh. Peter, Chicago. Eric, Boston. Tragically, Toronto. Chaz, Vancouver. Eric, Winnipeg. And Quad, Columbus. All right, so again, a couple minutes for trading, folks. I'll be right back. Stretchy the arms, stretchy the arms. Well, how is everyone doing tonight, by the way? How is everybody doing? Calgary, Pittsburgh, so you don't forget. All right, 634. Better if the Flyers can actually be dealers. Hey, at least you have a team that's being competitive lately. My team is just dropping like a freaking tank. So at least you got something maybe going on. Cheering for the Leafs as well? Although that's definitely not a good start to your night. Here we go, 15,634. We've got the Trilogy. 3-box break. I don't know what the heck's wrong with them. I know it's still really early in the season, but my God, do they just suck. Matthews and Soup. Yeah, Matthews, I think he'll be fine. I think he'll always be fine. Soup, I'm a little worried about, honestly. We've got a rendition of Geeky for the Canes. And we've got a $9.99 Harley for Dallas. Harley for Dallas. Renditions. Robertson for the Leafs. Reed Duke red renditions for the Vegas Golden Knights. Super Stage of Kolesar for Vegas. $9.99 True for the Sharks. Super Stage. Rendition of Ottinger for Dallas. And we've got a Soderstrom $4.99 rookie jersey. When we announced like 2 minutes for trading, you just go in our like chat right now like you're doing, and just say I have these teams available if anyone wants to trade for them. Super Stage of Vanisic for the Caps, and a rookie auto $1.99 of Belzile for the Habs. Belzile. So that's generally what you do. So if you look above, oh, never mind. Someone didn't ask for trade. Super Stage of Mikey Anderson for LA. McMichael renditions to $7.99. That's basically all you do. You just say, I got, you know, blank and blank, Toronto and whatever. And then you just kind of say that, and hopefully somebody wants to trade with you. We've got a renditions for Vegas of Krebs and a blue renditions rookie $3.99 of Soderstrom. Renditions of Liljegren for the Leafs to $9.99 Robertson Super Stage for the Leafs. We've got a Quinney for Vegas Super Stage, and we've got a $4.99 Stützle for the Sens. Rookie jersey. Stützle for Ottawa. Super Stage of Kivlenix for the Jackets. And a $3.99 of Kiviranta for the Dallas Stars. Kiviranta. Renditions of Norris for the Sens. And we've got an Alexiev for the Capitals. Rookie premieres. $9.99. Come on, you. Super Stage of Robertson for the Stars. Super Stage to $9.99 of Mikey Anderson for the Kings. Super Stage jersey of Vanisic for the Caps. Super stage pack, apparently. Holy jeez. Renditions of Harley for Dallas. Renditions rookie auto. Belzile for the Habs. And a rookie premieres. $9.99 of Lindstrom for the Red Wings. Renditions of Soderstrom for the Coyotes. $4.99 for the Blue Jackets of Foodie. Super Stage of Thurkoff for the Jackets. Benson renditions for the Oilers. Super Stage of Lindstrom for the Red Wings. Renditions red to $7.99. Ryan McLeod. McLeod for the Oilers. Renditions of Kravtsov for the Rangers. And a renditions rookie jersey of Baudin for the Hawks. Ooh, this is a good box. How many mems and autos do we get? Super Stage of Lawrence for the Canes. And a signature pucks of Andre Kasha for the Ducks. How's that solid Leafs team doing? They're absolutely sucking right now. My God. Matthews cards worthless. I don't know if Matthews cards could ever be worthless, to be honest. I feel like his value, for the most part, is pretty set. It's like if McDavid had a bad year. I still think he sells for thousands. I don't think those guys magically go down, but yeah, I'm sure his value could be a lot higher if he starts doing a bit more. Yeah, I feel like if he goes to Arizona, for example, I think it's about, I don't know how much they would plummet though. I'd be very curious to know. %, I absolutely can guarantee that will not happen. That is definitely never going to happen. Not 90%. All right. Let's see what is next up. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we got quite a few breaks at like 9 or less. Literally we got, let's see, 10 or less. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at 10 or less. Leafs need a coach who isn't a... I don't think Keefe... I would not classify Keefe as a player's friend. Maybe I would get away with saying Dubas is. I'm surprised you would think that. The dress code, yeah. I definitely agree that I think Dubas and Keefe, I think, will be fired together. I think if you fire one, you almost got to fire both. So I do agree that's going to happen. I'm curious how fast it's going to happen. So I wouldn't be surprised if it happens in the next less than a month, maybe. Very possible. Yeah, the only thing, to be fair though, Brady, is not like they're scoring either, right? I would agree that I would be worried about their power play if they were potting like 7 goals a game and they just can't score in the power play, but they're just not scoring in general. So, I think instead of correcting the power play, obviously, which helps, I think they need to freaking get... I think they need to get their goal scoring back. I don't know what the hell they're doing. That I agree with. Yeah, I think the young players nowadays definitely probably play for money, and they don't have as much grit in the turn. Well, it's hard to say because, like, you look at a guy like Brady Tkachuk. I think that guy's got, like, he obviously wants money, but I feel like he plays hard. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I don't think you could ever trade, really, Matthews. I feel like that just wouldn't really work. I feel like you can never really replace or win that trade, so you're almost losing that trade. Brady, out of curiosity, are you a Leafs fan at all? I'm just trying to gauge whether you just hate the Leafs or if you're actually a Leaf fan. I presume that you just hate the Leafs. Alright, so we got 9 left in Extended, 4 left in Ultimate now, 10 in Synergy, 10 in the 6-box mix. Like, in all honesty, Brady, I'm just gonna, what team do you cheer for? I'm legit just curious. So somehow he has disappeared. That generally is the #1 rule of knowing if a troll is being a troll, is they actually don't answer a question. That is a very simplistic question. So that is definitely noted. So let me know if you guys extended down to 7 left. I said slowly but surely knocking down some spots here, folks. Sorry, 6 left now. 6 left in that break, 4 left in Ultimate. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, as stated before, for those that enjoy Ultimate, we legitimately are down to, I think, 8 or 9 left, and that is it. Like, done. So if anyone wants to get going, 6 left, 4 left. We got 4 breaks at 10 left. We are very, very close on them. I don't really care which one we get to start on. All of them are good. Some of them are good. Just Just want to get something rolling. How would I fix the Leafs? How would I fix the Leafs? In all honesty, I still think it's a little early to panic. I think there's, and the main reason I say that, and don't get me wrong, I am not thrilled how the Leafs are playing whatsoever. But, like, and I'm going to bring this up just so I don't obviously say wrong stats. But let's go, for example, Tampa. Tampa has one more win than we do right now. In 7 games, they have 3 wins. We have 2. So, not mind-blowing, right? Colorado has 2 wins in 6 games. Toronto has 2 wins in 7 games. I wouldn't, like, I'm not jumping off a bridge for Colorado right now. Las Vegas Golden Knights has 2 wins in 6 games. I don't think anyone is jumping off the bridge for Vegas right now. Now, to clarify, I definitely think they're underperforming right now. I definitely think they're not playing very well right now, and I think they lack a lot of heart right now. You know, I think right now they need to probably figure out a way to start getting some goals behind the net and build some confidence up. Kucherov will be back in time for playoffs. Yes, that's sadly very accurate. And the thing is, I don't know. It's weird how fans are in general for teams. People panic very quickly. Like, let me throw this out there, guys. Does anyone think Buffalo at 4-1-1 in 6 games is going to maintain that? If you guys all sit there and go, oh, there's no chance, they'll go back to where they were. Okay, if Toronto or Tampa or Vegas or Colorado are good teams, they're going to bounce back. I don't think Colorado is going to lose 2 games to every 1 game they win this year. Maybe I'm wrong, but does anyone believe that Colorado in 6 games going 2-4-0 and getting outscored by 7 goals is going to continue happening? So, for those panicking for Toronto, I honestly believe, number one, Toronto just has a massive fan base. So everything that happens to Toronto, good or bad, is going to be exaggerated to the extreme. If Toronto wins 5 games in a row to start the season, you might as well crown them as the Stanley Cup champions, right? If Toronto loses 5 games in the season, you might as well just fire everyone and get rid of everybody too, because they're useless. So I think that has a lot to play with it right now. Me as an armchair boss right now, I'm not panicking yet. When you're 15, 20 games into the year, and they have a losing record and playing like crap and not scoring, that's when you panic because the season's in jeopardy and you're clearly sucking. 6, 7 games in, still too damn early. I definitely think Hyman. So here's the thing, Glenn. I don't know if you could say Hyman was ever underappreciated in Toronto, because every Leaf fan could tell you he was probably the hardest working player in the team. So I don't know if underappreciated would be the right word. I don't think there's a hockey fan on the planet who watched Hyman and thought he was definitely not one of the most impactful players on the team, night in and night out. That is for damn sure. He definitely was. I think it is a very tough role to fill. and almost an impossible role to fill his shoes. And anyone who thinks that like a Nick Ritchie or Engvall or any of these guys coming up could maybe fill Hyman's shoes, you're wrong. There's very few players that are as determined, hustle as hard as he does in the league. Like, very few players. So I definitely think the Leafs, I don't know what the change is because, you know, in the beginning, okay, it's Babcock, right? The way Babcock was. Now it's not Babcock, now it's the players. Then it's not the players, now it's the, you know, what do you call it? The coaches, Keefe and Dubas now. Like at a certain point, maybe the team, the heart that the team has, the grit that the team has, is just not good enough to win. At a certain point, that's literally what it could be. You can talk all the talk you want, you can build all the build that you want, but at the end of the day, maybe this team is not built to win. And I think that's pretty much where they're at right now. It's like B. Golden said last year, and I do not disagree with it. The Habs are not built for the main season. They're built for playoffs. Obviously, I'm going on last year's team. And I agree with that. The Habs did not look like an unbeatable team in the season by any way, shape, or form. And I know people still make fun that the Habs beat the Leafs. But I almost think that they forget the Habs beat the Vegas Golden Knights too. I don't think anyone looks at like Vegas as a, you know, oh my God, that's so funny, Montreal beat them up. Yep. Like that to me blows my mind too. Vegas lost too. So it clearly shows you Montreal maybe wasn't that bad of a team at that time. Yeah, you know what, Glenn? I feel bad because I feel like anyone, even if you hate the Leafs, anyone can say that on paper, Dubas built a pretty damn good Leafs team. You had some veteran content sprinkled in there. You had some high-power offense. You had acceptable defensive team. Not a good, but acceptable. And I've always believed in Anderson. I know there's like 4 guys who always thought Anderson was our problem. Clearly, he's freaking not the problem, is he, right now? I know it's only 5 games in Carolina. But like I've said, I don't ever fault Anderson for Toronto's issues. At a certain point, when you get the most shots against you every year, numbers are not going to be as friendly on your side. So I don't think he built a bad team. I just think right now, the issue that we have, and the one episode of the Leafs thing I saw, which sadly was the last one because I thought I was starting over from where my parents left off, but apparently start over means the episode, not the season. But they're battling a lot of internal demons, and I don't think you can get rid of that unless you wipe out the entire team. No matter what, Toronto could go 82-0 in a season. They're still going to go into the playoffs almost thinking in their head, how are we going to lose this in the first round? And that pressure will never get off their chest until they actually win. Which I'm not sure they can really overcome it. And I know everyone who's sitting there and saying, like, changing Dubas and Keefe. I don't necessarily disagree with that. But does honestly anyone believe that that's somehow going to miraculously make him pass the first round? Because I'm a big believer that the team can be built one way, which I think a lot of people agree that it's a very good team. But the players are the one that play the playoffs. The coaches do a lot of things that are very important. I agree with that. They make the right calls, lines, all that fun stuff. But come on, when you watch players play, they either have a great playoffs and they win it for their team, or they just look very mediocre. And I think the playoffs are generally a lot more on the players than it is on the, like, perfect example, honestly, I give is Montreal. Does anyone think that, like, going into the playoffs, oh yeah, Montreal, they could go to the finals because they're awesome. But I can tell you after watching Montreal play and the grit that they played and the team style they played, it wasn't shocking why they got so far. But that was the conversation I said, Glenn, earlier. Is it try to convince me how trading Marner or trading Nylander literally changes anything. And by the way, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab some extended. Like, as I said, do not get me wrong. I do think change will eventually come if this continues. But again, does anyone honestly convinced that if you traded Nylander, somehow the team's going to play better? If you traded Marner, somehow the team's going to play that much better? I don't think it's a one-player switcheroo and you're good. I feel like this is a massive overhaul, in my opinion. And I truthfully do mean that. Like, and that's what I was saying is, I don't think switching out one player, and I do agree it's never a bad alternative. I'm not saying don't try it. But I don't think, okay, we got rid of Nylander and we brought in a great defenseman. Oh, look it. We're a Stanley Cup winning team now. I don't think it's that easy. So I've said it. I think you got to start from the top and work your way down. I would get rid of the coach, the GM, and I know you can't, but like, I don't know. I don't think Tavares is a problem, but I think there's some problems at the top. So, but you obviously can't move Tavares. And what do you get in return for Marner? What do you get in return for Nylander? If you ever considered moving Matthews, what do you get in return for Matthews? Because I know people can sit there and talk all they want. And this is what always frustrates me, kind of, where people just spew their disdain for a hockey team rather than actual logic. Let's say you get rid of Matthews. Sure. Way to solve a problem. You got rid of 25% of your goals. How are you replacing Matthews? You ain't getting a better goal scorer than Matthews. So are you getting two players that might be able to be as good as him? Let's say you get rid of Marner. You got rid of a guy who was 5th in NHL points. Where are you getting those points back? And again, I'm not sitting there and saying nothing works. But I don't believe one or two trades is going to miraculously change the team. Well, Glenn, to be fair, and obviously on this one, I have not as much knowledge. I'm going to be completely candid on that. So, I know they got rid of DeRozan and added Kawhi Leonard, but it wasn't just Leonard coming in, correct? I thought we also got one or two other pretty important pieces to that puzzle. And you also got rid of a player like DeRozan, who's not considered one of the best players in the NBA, for one of the best players in the NBA. So let me clarify that. To me, it's like getting rid of Nylander and adding McDavid to your team. I feel like that would change a lot. And that I would agree with. Yeah, like, well, no, but even like Serge Ibaka, didn't we have him or who was the brother? The one guy who had those brothers. Trying to remember the tall guy, shaved head. Gasol? I think he was newer too, right? Yeah. But that's all I'm saying, Glenn. I don't disagree with you on the Raptors, but that's what I'm trying to equate it to is it's not like you got rid of like if you get rid of Matthews, who are you possibly replace him with? What talent on that level are you able to actually acquire to replace that? Yeah. And that's the thing is I don't think they've made bad moves. I just think they're not playing well. And I think that comes down to just the players not playing well. Like underperforming significantly. By the way, there was one canceled spot for 3 spots in the extended. So if you guys want to finish that officially, I'm going to fill my water up and obviously enjoy more conversation with you guys. So yeah, I don't know. Glenn, here's the honest thing. I just don't think there's any like legit fix on this team right now. I don't think you can. I don't think you can easily just sit there and say get rid of these players and swap them and this is what's going to be our success point. I don't think it's that easy. And again, I also don't have an answer of realistically what would solve the issue. And it's funny because I feel like, and I'm being honest here, I feel like Leaf people or Leaf haters literally just crap on anything they can because they want to, right? And the reason I say that, I'll give you guys a good example, okay? Literally Tavares in his 3 years with Toronto has averaged roughly a goal every 2 games. Can anyone tell me if they think that's a bad stat? And I looked that up. It was just shy of, I think, 200 games, and he's got 92 goals. So, again, slightly below that. To be fair, Glenn, that also is not, I think, a completely accurate stat in terms of telling a proper story. A lot of teams are having problems selling out if you actually read up on the NHL right now. The Montreal Canadiens, for example, are not selling out games. I think that's a problem with the sporting world right now. Like, and the reason I say that, Glenn, I have several staff members that don't want to go to a game or are not allowed to go to a game by significant others yet. Which I completely understand and respect. So, some people just legitimately are not comfortable going, and unfortunately that does obviously hinder numbers, right? So, I agree, yes, it's a concern, but it's not like... I'd be more concerned if the Leafs are selling 15,000 seats. When they're like 18.5 to 19,000 and they're only short like 500, that's not that much. But I also attribute that, and I'll be honest, we had this conversation a couple days ago, Glenn. You also got to remember, fans literally spent almost 2 years not dropping a penny going to a game. Some people might just got to use that lifestyle and don't think it's worth spending $500 to go out for a night anymore. Like, you got to remember how long, like, movie theaters, I think, still are advertising tickets at a ridiculously cheap price to get people to get back to movies. I think people got comfortable. And I'll be honest, you know, the first game I went to, you know, I had to leave at 3 o'clock. We had to drive an hour, hour and a half to get down to Toronto. You got to pay $35 for parking. You got to pay $100 for dinner. You got to drive back late at night. You know, it's not the most convenient when you don't have it for 2 years. I think people just kind of get used to it, and I think the Leafs' pricing doesn't help them. Let me put it that way. They probably, I can tell you, if they own season seats, their prices are ridiculously high. Like, and somehow they decided to raise them higher than they were before, which I think was even more ridiculous. And you are absolutely correct. The half-season packs, I have never seen that before. That is crazy. So, that is pretty interesting how they're doing that. Here we go, 15,637. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keith has Ottawa, GV Carolina, Lone 1 Montreal, Sam San Jose, Inuit's got New Jersey Buffalo, Ziggs Minnesota, Aiden Florida, Joe Tampa, Inuit Washington, Rascal Colorado, K Northrop Columbus, Sniper Winnipeg, Inuit Islanders, White Balance Boston, Keith has St. Louis, Peter Vegas, GV Dallas, Sniper Detroit, Eric Philly, GV Vancouver, Keith Nashville, Eric LA, Jamie Anaheim, GV Toronto, Ollie's got Ed Money, Cod Calgary, Keith Chicago, Joe Pittsburgh, Rascal Rangers, Neely Arizona. And Golden, I agree with you on that. Going back to what you said about Washington, I think people's expectations. Speaking of, by the way, I think people's expectations of them got too high too quickly. They competed against arguably one of the biggest teams in the NHL. You know. But we'll see, Glenn. Who knows? Well, what's your prediction, Glenn? Let's say we're 2 weeks out. What's your prediction? Coaching changing, GM changing, player changes. But that's the thing, Golden. You're exactly right. I know a lot of Habs fans that kind of gave me the, well, why couldn't they make it to the finals again this year? And I'm not saying you guys got lucky, because obviously you guys earned where you guys got. But it raised the expectations. I know going into the playoffs, every Habs fan thought you probably were going to lose to the Leafs too. And now you guys were kind of sure this year that you could be a contending team. To be fair, not having Price definitely is a massive blow, no matter how you cut it. So I agree with you, Glenn. The only thing is, I feel it's going to be very hard to get rid of Keefe without Dubas. I feel like they're very together, per se, but I guess we'll find out. Glenn, I actually had a call with them, yes, what's today? Wednesday? Monday. I don't know what they've announced, so I semi-apologize if I'm blowing anything on their end. From what they told me, they are intending to do raw grading and a select few slabbing on site. So I don't know how all that's going to work, but yes, they'll be doing raw grading at the show. And they said they're going to have a select amount of slab, or like hard slabbed, ready to go, which is pretty badass in my opinion. But I don't know anything else yet. As I said, I'm still working on where my booth is right now at the Expo. I'd like to get that figured out before I do anything else. Here we go, 15,637. We've got the extended 4 box break. I'm going to double check it is 4. You know, Smash changed it up on me. It was a 3-box double up, and then we go into, yeah, 4-box extended. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Again, I don't know anything else, Glenn. I'm trying to find that out, but my main concern is our stuff before I worry about what everyone else is doing. All right, tribute for Boston of Pasternak. It is, yeah. Sorry, it is moved to number 1 to number 5. I don't know if it's bigger or not. Kaliev for LA, ultimate victory. Holographics of Bowen Byram for the Avalanche. Holographics gold. Tribute of DeBrincat for the Hawks. Clear cut Young Guns of Booth for Boston. Booth for Boston. We've got a suit variant for Vegas. Pacioretty. Holtz for the LA Kings Young Guns. Holographics for the Ottawa Senators. Tim Stützle. Tribute McDavid for the Oilers. McDavid Ultimate for the Oilers. Pros and Prospects of McDavid for the Oilers. They're just going for it. Young Guns of Zub for the Ottawa Senators. Höglander 3000 for Vancouver. We've got a Hillis Young Guns for the Habs. Bunting Young Guns for the Coyotes. Rookie class for Nashville of Connor Ingram. Ultimate victory of Eichel for Buffalo. Stitzel Tribute Young Guns for the Sens. Bischoff Young Guns for Vegas. French variant Clifford for the Blues. Logan Stanley for the Jets. Young Guns. Rookie class for Washington of McMichael. And ovation of Miro Heiskanen for Dallas. What's up, Greg? Kaliev Young Guns for LA. Joel Quenneville. What's going on with him? LA Kings Kaliev. Rookie class. Ultimate victory rookie of Cousins for Buffalo. Is tomorrow like a deciding day for anything? Dazzlers of Andersley for the Islanders. Taylor Hall for the Buffalo Sabres tribute. Like, I know he's part of it. Oh, I mentioned Batman? Okay. Yeah, I know he was part of the Chicago stuff. I was trying to think if there's tomorrow, if there's something that... Oh, I did not know that. Number to 300, Bowen Byram. Avalanche. $300. What about the GM for Winnipeg? I think he's part of it, right? Rathbone for Vancouver, Young Guns, or was he not like part of it, like enough? Crosby finite for the Penguins. Ultimate victory of McMichael for the Caps. Kevin Ball, Young Guns for the Devils. Pros and Prospects, Matthews for the Leafs to 1,000. Oh, did he? Strand Young Guns for the LA Kings. Suzuki for the Habs. Tribute. Base. Well, I don't think there's many options for what can happen, right? Barzal for the Islanders. NHL Best of Ovechkin for the Caps. Ultimate victory of Pavelski for Dallas. Holographics of Vanacek for the Caps. Hoffer Young Guns for the Blues. Rookie class for Dallas of Harley. Ovation of Line A for the Jackets. Kaprizov for the Wild. Tribute. Curran Young Guns for the Ducks. Tribute of Patterson, or sorry, not tribute. French variant Patterson for Vancouver. That's what happens when I'm trying to read and do this at the same time. Stupid me sometimes. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Golden. I don't think there's much that he can get out of. I think no matter what, Bettman has to do something. You can't do nothing. Like, have to. Shabbat for the Sens. And again, not that I disagree with that. I think he has to do something. It's pretty, ultimate victory of Kaprizov for the Wild. It's pretty horrible. A situation. Miro Heiskanen for the Dallas Stars tribute. NHL Best of Crosby for the Penguins. Well, let's see how far down the line it goes. Quinville will be a good start, in my opinion. But it's a guy that, you know, shovel day off, see what happens there. We've got a Barzal clear cut for the Islanders. Exclusives, Chris Kreider to 100. Of course, it's number 21 as well. That's too funny. Holographics of Sorokin for the Islanders. I do, Greg, yeah. Schmalewski Young Guns for the Sharks. Ultimate victory of Patterson for Vancouver. Pros and Prospects to 1,000. Ty Dellandrea. Dallas Stars. Gensel for the Penguins. Tribute. Lettinen Young Guns for the Leafs. Nolan Foote Young Guns for the Devils. Bowen Byram Finite for the Avalanche. Drew O'Connor for the Penguins. Young Guns. Rookie class for Buffalo. Dylan Cousins. I just don't know, Greg, how that really changes how the team's going to play. Ultimate victory of McKinnon for the Avs. Not that I don't disagree that changes should be made. I just don't see, if we got rid of Keefe and we got rid of Dubas, I don't see how the team now plays magically harder. Harley for Dallas. We will, yeah. Greg, we'll have summer booths. Handmark Young Guns for the Sharks. French variant Cernak for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Godin Young Guns for Calgary. Rookie class Sharon Govich for the Devils. And Ovation Sveshnikov for the Canes. How big will this box sale be? I don't know. Well, I do know. It'll be a sale, so sale's a sale. It's always good. Wow, that is cool. See, sometimes we miss things, and then you get things like this. That's why I'm glad these are on camera. We've got a 1/1 printing plate, Dylan Cousins for the Buffalo Sabres. And a 1/1 printing plate, Alex Ovechkin. So for those who always get mad when there's something missing in packs, this is also the reverse of what can happen in a pack. 2 1/1 printing plates. The first one was a Pros and Prospects. The other one was an Ovation. Dario, Young Guns for the Penguins. So it works both ways. Tribute of Aho for the Canes. Unfortunately, most people just remember the negative versus the positive. Booth, Young Guns for the Boston Bruins. Yeah, it's the first time I think I've ever gotten 2 plates in a pack. Maltsev, Young Guns for the Devils. Tribute of Weber for the Habs. That was damn cool. And decent names. Dylan Cousins. Finite for Buffalo. The Ovi alone is huge. I think it starts tomorrow. It's on the top of our website. I believe. I think it's tomorrow night. Clear cut Kopitar for LA. So far in extended, I've had 2 Young Gun clear cuts in a pack. I've had 2 now printing plates in a pack. That's pretty special. Hodorenko Young Guns for the Rangers. Young Guns French variant, Kevin Ball, New Jersey. Hey, look, another multi-pack. Ultimate Victory of McDavid, Kaprizov, rookie class for Minnesota. This box is super hot box. Ultimate Victory of Carlson for the Caps. Tribute of Rantanen for the Avalanche. UD3 to 1,000 of Josh Norris. Tribute of Hughes for the Devils. NHL Best of McKinnon for the Avalanche. Another multi-pack Ovation rookie of Kaprizov for Minnesota. And a rookie class of Brome for the Red Wings. Have a good one, Greg. Ian Mitchell, tribute, Young Guns for the Hawks. Verbeek, Young Guns for the Habs. Ultimate Victory for the Ottawa Senators of Norris. Holographics of Liljegren for the Leafs. And a Young Guns, Hippo Niemi, Florida. So, on top of it being a hot box, 1, 2, that's French, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 7, 8 technical Young Guns in that box with a tribute and a French Young Guns. With 2 All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 left to go in Ultimate. Does anyone want to get that one going? Semi-finish off maybe the night? So does anyone want to finish off Ultimate? So does anybody want to finish off the Ultimate? So it looks like there's none left now. So Ultimate might be filled. All right, 611 to cheaper in the box over here. It is. Woo. All right. Well, thanks for getting this one filled. Again, these are going to run out very shortly. Just giving you guys the FYI on that. All right. Best of luck. All right, good luck. Here we go, starting off CNC Break 15,611. Ultimate. Start off numbered 17 of 30. So the 7th spot, Pierre Turgeon. 17 of 30. 7th spot. Number 12 of 25 jersey, Guy Lafleur. 12 spots, so the 2. The 2-1. And number 3 of 12, Jack Eichel. 3 of 12, so the 3 spot, Jack Eichel. Sick. Numbered 6 of 10, Chris Chelios. 6th spot of 10. Number 10 of 45, so the 0 spot, Ken Hodge. Ken Hodge auto. 10 of 45. 0 spot. And we've got numbered 2 of 5. Patrick Waugh, Curtis Joseph, Ed Belfour. 2 of 5. Not bad. Not too bad. Yeah, solid. Eichel was nice. The quad was nice at a 5, or the at a 5 patch. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'll give it about another 5-10 minutes to get the ball rolling. If anyone wants to get the ball rolling, If not, then I'll get the breaks up for you guys for tomorrow night, and we'll call it an evening. But I am more than happy getting the SB Game Used done. Well, does anyone want to get the ball rolling, folks? But if everyone's TKO'd and silent, then I guess that will be it. But I'm hoping we can maybe get one or two more done. But again, that's not... And Jason, I appreciate you you trying. So some nights just people are a little tired. Said worst case scenario, break just gets bumped to a different day, but just bought two. Well, I'll give it another about 5-ish minutes if we can get the ball moving. So if not, then tomorrow it is. I think Jason, people are a little KO'd right now, sadly. Unfortunately. Yeah, it seems like it, Jason. It seems like it. So, well, we tried, Jason. I appreciate the effort again. Wednesdays are always kind of a bit slow. You got some good hockey games on. People enjoy their nights out. So, with that being said, we will be live tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. Eastern. I will have some really good breaks up again tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone, and see you guys then.